In tonight's Crisis in the Classroom report, Washington high schools rank near the bottom in budget education. That's according to a new WalletHub report. State organizations, though, argue work is underway to improve student outcomes and financial literacy. Couples Jackie Kent asked state leaders about what's changing. She's live tonight at Seattle Public Schools headquarters. Jackie?
I spoke with State Rep Skylar Rude. He is a longtime proponent of making budget education a requirement to graduate from Washington high schools. He says now the Board of Education is taking big steps to help make that happen. Nearly all public school districts in Washington offer budget education for students who want to learn skills like saving, credit, taxes, and more. While some districts do make those courses a requirement to graduate, state lawmaker Skylar Rude explains it's not a statewide mandate.
Every student that's entering adult life is going to be making financial choices, and that comes in a variety of forms.
As one example, Seattle Public Schools offers the coursework through its Career and Technical Education program. In a statement, an SPS spokesperson writes, in part, Washington's financial education guidance is largely unfunded, which makes it harder to fully scale this work even as schools and SPS remain committed to it. A recent WalletHub report highlights the need for this education nationwide.
It demonstrates that there's more work to be done.
The report lists Washington as 43rd in the country in budget education, when considering the requirement for students to take a personal finance course, financial literacy test scores, and overall school rankings.
I think that is only telling part of the story. It's not telling all of the story.
Tracy Godat is with a state organization helping schools with professional development and training for this work.
We are probably more prepared than most states that have been mandated for this because we've been training educators, vetting resources, making sure that things are in place so that districts have the support they need.
The most recent available state data from last year shows just 3% of Washington's public school districts did not offer some form of financial education to all students. State Board of Education Executive Director Randy Spalding explains the board is now updating graduation requirements for public schools to include financial literacy.
We're looking at how best to do that. One of our most vocal advocates on this has been students.
The Board of Education expects to have its proposal for graduation requirements finalized sometime next month. Of course, they'll present that to state lawmakers in the next legislative session. If that passes, the new graduation requirements would go into effect for the class of 2031. I'll send it back to you.
Well, Jackie, I'm curious, do you know how many school districts do require budget education as a graduation requirement?
Yes, so the Board of Education sent out a survey to school districts last year of the group that did respond to those. About 46% of school districts across the state, that's about 124 of them that responded to this survey, said they already do require some type of course as a graduation requirement because it is up to the districts whether to have that requirement or not. Again, state leaders are trying to address that 3% of school districts that don't have any type of coursework that offer financial education. I'll send it back to you.